LaPointe. I'm from the Rosebud Sioux Tribe. I was born and raised on the Rosebud. I went to elementary school and high school there. Um, the Rosebud is in south central South Dakota, and we are part of the what they call the Oyate, or the Seven Council Fires, or what now they deem the Sioux Nation. I started this teepee company up here because I found myself setting up a lot of teepees for kids, for elementary schools, and I feel like when I put this up anywhere I go, it just attracts people. And so many people come out of the woodwork and have stories, and especially when I go back to the reservation. I mean, every time I put a teepee up, an elder will approach me and say, I remember this is how we did this, or this is what my grandpa taught me, and it's cool because then you just add all this to your repertoire. And these lodges were made of buffalo hides. And can you imagine that would take, 25 buffalo hides to make? The women did it. The women did all the work. They erected the lodge, they maintained it, they put it together. One woman couldn't do all that by herself. So they formed these, what they call a kolakichie, or a society. And these societies were for everything, whether it was hunting, whether it was a quilling society, whether it was making teepees. And what amazes me about it is they would say, okay, so-and-so needs a teepee. Let's get together, let's make her a lodge. And they did it, and they did it the best they could. Can you imagine our society if we did that? Where people said, not what's in it for me, or I want mine to be better than hers. Rather, we're going to do the best we can, make her the best lodge, because she needs a house now. And where I'm from, though, a couple years ago, we were the second poorest county in the country, and then third poorest. It was like, I'm not trying to brag about being the poorest, but it was just, if that's all you know, though. And alcoholism's in the 80 percentile, unemployment's the same. One of the big problems back home is suicides. Children committing suicide because they don't feel like there's a way out. And as an adult now, it's funny because in my mind I feel like an 18-year-old still, but as an adult, you think, how do we combat this? How do we help empower these children and give them an opportunity, or just the feeling that, guess what, there's light at the end of the tunnel? Because even going home now, it's really challenging. So for me to employ, like I said, a lot of people and give them an opportunity, I think that would be key.